Yo, what's up, guys? I'm gonna be going over our lab. It's basically just a pure penetration, hack the box type of challenge. Basically, you're gonna be going through the entire cyber kill chain. The kind of inspiration behind our lab was, actually, GTA 6. Actually, believe it or not. So, if you guys don't know, like, there's kind of like this meme where people say like, oh, blah 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 happened before GTA 6 that, before GTA 6 came out. Basically, it's just like, the companies take forever to release the game, and so we have a challenge very similar to that. So I'm going to go to, this video game company called Retail Games, this fictional company that we've developed. They have this beautiful, beautiful page. You're a massive fan of their company, and you see that there's this new game coming out. You want to, you click read more, and yeah, you just see that this thing is going to come out, like, really, really late. I think there's some bugs here, but we'll fix that later. But yeah, you do some research and you see like, oh, the release date, you see that like, oh, the closed beta is ready, and so that kind of gives you like this inkling of, okay, there might be a playable version of this somewhere, within the company network, and yeah, the full release date is like 1,000 years from now, so. Yeah, we're not gonna wait that long. We want to break into this company, and try to steal it. So the first part is the good old, map scan. Okay, cool. And I guess just a little bit more, just to kind of, so like this website is kind of like a crucial part of the lab. Basically, like, there's Easter eggs and like tiny little hints as to like where, like which accounts you should be trying to target. There's different people. All of these people have accounts, and they all have their individual data, but only one of them has the actual game. So you kind of need to think a little bit. It's really, it's not really anything too hard, but. Yeah, anyways, so, from our nmap scan, we see that there's a Tomcat, this Tomcat server. It's running this version. This version, if you just look it up, it is vulnerable, and we've also included the CVE. Basically, it's like one put request to own this Tomcat, blah, 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 blah. Cool. So now I'm going to run our awesome script that we wrote. This thing really is awesome. So if I run this, as you can see, we got a whole guy doing like a cartwheel here, and then once he finished doing his cartwheel, the payload works. So as you can see, I do ls. Now I have a remote shell. I'm gonna cat the checkpoint1.py, and it's like, great. We now have this. Who am I? I'm root. This usually would be you pretty much would own the server now, but there is one thing with the payload, and that is it's running all of its command through like a file, so it's not like a whole like shell environment, so to say. So for example, if I do like cd desktop and then I do print working directory, you can see I did not actually cd into that desktop. I need to cd desktop. Like, the only way is I have to like chain these commands together, and now you can see that I'm in the desktop. So again, it's running the commands into a file, and then obviously every single time I submit a GET request to ping that file with the command that I want to run. So it's gonna reset every single time. If I want to execute successive commands, I do have to chain them together with the semicolon. So that's obviously not good. We want like a fully interactive shell. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create a brand new user. This user is gonna be called hacker. This is like a sudo. We're gonna add it to the the sudoers, and they're gonna have like full root access, and the password is 12345. Great. So with that, and now that we have that, that means we could pretty much just SSH into the web server now. Now that we have this awesome account, and of course I want to say yes. What is the password? 12345. And great. Now I am in. So from here, I'm going to sudo su and yeah, we just put our files in the student thing, but we'll move that later. So as you can see, we have this password.txt. We're gonna cat this thing out. So yeah, you can see there's some company like employee names and also some hashed passwords. And as I hinted out earlier, everything does kind of revolve around our website. So you do some reading. I'll just spoil it here, but it is this person, this Michelle person, that does have the game. She is the lead developer. Creates all game. It's not really too hard to figure out, but yeah, I mean, she creates all the games. So we're gonna target her account. So this is the hash. So the next part of this is just cracking her password. So let me just give me 1 second, and just so I can have this. So we're gonna echo. Oh wait, whoops. Oh yeah. So this, I'm gonna please word.txt. Cool. And then there's this awesome web scraping tool called Cool. If y'all don't know what it does, basically you just give it like a URL. They have this like web scraper kind of that'll go to this website. Sorry, it'll go to this website and it'll just like scan for keywords. So if I cat this thing out, the pass list, this is like the custom word list that I've generated. So like some of the things are like exhilarating, features, bugs, fixes. That I would imagine is probably coming from this, like bugs. Okay, maybe it's not. Oh, sorry. That is from the homepage. Actually, yeah, it's this. Check out latest, features, bugs, blah 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 blah. So yeah, it's just Michelle, Joe, like these are like people's names and stuff. So it's just creating a custom word list based off of our website, and I really should not have closed out of the shell. But yeah, okay. So with that in mind, I'm going to now try and crack it. And I am kind of like skipping around, but basically, let me whoops. Oh no, sorry. Let me. I need to SSH back into the this. Basically, from here, there was also a part that I kind of missed, but it's the lateral movement. Just discovering like the internal company network and whatnot. So while we wait for that to load, we see now that our hashcat has finished. This right here is the password decisions visionary. Great. Now with this, okay, so cool. We know that the password for the Michelle employee is decisions visionary. Okay, cool. So from our ARP tables, we kind of see some new IP addresses and whatnot. So basically the user will then kind of need to do some exploration and go to some of these different computers and kind of scope around. We have like hints scattered as to like where it could be and whatnot, but just for the sake, because it's like 4 a.m., I am just gonna skip ahead. This right here is the game server. Okay, so SSH here. And sorry, just from our hints, we actually haven't implemented all of the hints yet, but basically like there's gonna be hints, telling this Michelle person that, to like put their work on, on this server from now on, like, and that, like we're that we're kind of just, migrating, the game's work onto this production server. So yeah, 1 second. Let's make sure this is. 1 second. Let me. Oh, sorry, that was the wrong IP. It's 02. Sorry, that wasn't the spelling on our end. Okay, yeah, I don't know. Sorry about that. So Michelle's password. Oh yeah, we cracked it earlier. It's this thing. Oh no, sorry. Keep forgetting. Copy and paste these. Okay, cool. So now we have access to it. Yeah, do an ls, and we can clearly see that. Well, this is the game. We'll probably have to rename it to something better, but yeah, essentially like this is the game. Okay, so from here, then we have to do a couple of transfers because this computer is from the internal network. I can't directly reach it from Cali. So I have to first go back onto the web server. So I gotta go back to my hacker account. Okay, so now I'm on the web server. I'm gonna transfer like all the files. So this is in Michelle's home directory. So I'm gonna transfer this out. Michelle. Password. Is this thing? Okay, nice. So we have that now. See desktop. Yeah, nice. We have these files. We're going to. Oh yeah, from Cali now. We're gonna. So from hacker, from the desktop, and then we're gonna transfer it onto our own desktop. What was the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. So now it's on our desktop. Now I just need to do some. I just need to make this thing executable and run. And great, we have our hands on this game that they were kind of gatekeeping from us. But yeah, it's just like this little drifting game. But yeah, we haven't implemented, unfortunately, like all of the hints. So as you can see, like we've only really used the web server in the client too. We're gonna have like clues and whatnot like hidden on each of these like machines, the client one, and also the game server. And yeah, there is definitely a lot of like lateral movement, and the users need to kind of figure out, okay, like where the where the game is basically. And yeah, they also need to like read up on our website, that we had like this website to figure out like all the Easter eggs and things like that. As to, yeah, again, just all of this is just trying to understand like, okay, where the game could be, what user would have access to it, and things like that. But yeah, no, that's pretty much our game. And yeah, I hope you guys, I wish you guys got to play it, but yeah.